Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bregaton. Let's poke our heads up here real quick, and then continue exploring the sewers.
Trap. Time to dance.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Interesting. It's a tiny building.
That's curious.
That's curious.
So I'm guessing that would open this door if we hadn't flipped this lever already. Let's poke our heads out here real quick. See where at the city we are.
Do you ever think we should have had another one? Are the gods truly this petty?
It would have broken us back then.
But if we'd only made the effort.
It says keep out. Fair enough. So heading further and further west. I think what we want to do... once we're done with the sewers, is go back to Sorcerer's Sundries and kind of work southeastward. So do these two locations and kind of head down this way.
He fell down the stairs and split a chin.
But we still have sewers to explore. Then again, I might try to make a mad dash for the counting house to rescue Minsk. Would it be faster just to fast travel? I think it'd be about the same.
Let's get going.
That's gonna walk me all the way around. Alright. Oh yeah, the sleeping guy. So I don't have any immediate solution to it, but I will try to pickpocket him and see if he has anything on his person.
I go where I'm told.
So we can only attack him, that's interesting. I wonder if it'd be worth killing him and then using Speak with Dead. Would killing him be the merciful thing to do? There's no telling what he'll be eaten by down in the sewers. A swift death may be more, merciful than getting chewed on while you're asleep. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone for now because it could be a quest tied to it.
Breathe deep and move.
A painted key. Elaborately gilded key. So I was clued in on going back to the graveyard with Karlach in my party. So we'll do that after we're done with the sewers. And also, I was supposed to talk to Mizora. Previously, I just kept forgetting to do it. So I need to talk to Mizora back in camp. So we'll do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. So I don't forget again. Because Will's story has progressed, and she's part of that.
The Blade of Avernus. How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be?
Lead him to the hells. I'm sure he'll find plenty of quarry.
He'll have his pick of the prey. Within reason, of course. Demons are fair game. Zariel's enemies, likewise. Devils threatening the Sword Coast, fine by me. But if he messes with Zariel's faithful, he'll be turned to a lemur and answer to the Archduchess of Avernus. He can roam where he wants, until he gives me a reason to tighten the leash.
Yeah, I did want to try out this gorgeous maroon dye. I almost like it. I don't like that it tints the metal as well. So real quick, let's get that boreal blue dye back on us. That's what I had, right? Or was it the cobalt? Maybe... It could be the colors playing a trick on me, but it looks like it might be even a slight blue tint with that. That definitely looks more silver. Never mind me. Alright, back to the sewers. Alright, a torn journal fragment. An excerpt torn from what appears to be a larger journal. I need to get away from Alis for a while. We've been hiding down here for a while, and the dark is beginning to get to him. He keeps pushing his fire further and further into the tunnels, and he almost burned Bereki before I could get him out of the way. Those two can't keep their heads straight, and I have to. For all of us.
Something over there.
That might be worth a look.
Something over there.
Hey, a stained journal fragment. An excerpt from what appears to be a larger journal. We have nowhere to go. Brecci wanted to try the guild hall, but there's too many different crews there. Too many eyes and ears that might be reporting back to Gortash and his darn cult. It's just Brecci, Alis, and I. We can't trust anyone else. Indigo die. Incomplete journal. A hastily scrawled journal entry, apparently the last in a series. Alis, Brecci. Don't be mad if you find this, boys. I'm not trying to keep the treasure from you. We just ripped off Gortash, and if I know you two at all, you're going to spend it all in one spot and draw the bastard Archduke to be his notice. Before you protest, remember Talik's Bakery years back? I'm doing my best to deny it all to the fist, and you two don't even bother to wash the cake from your gobs. So if you found this, that means I'm off doing my business in the tunnels. So put it back and pretend you never saw it like sweet little dears. And wipe your faces. Saren. You've got friends in the guild. I've seen that.
We watch, we wait.
Alright, so this is definitely on track. To get to Orin. This is a symbol of Baal on the ground here. And the Undercity is where the Temple of Baal was located before.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door. To baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
How can I prove myself?
You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor, or pay his toll of blood.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do that yet. Right. Grimlark, verse 2. C is for Sindri, Assassin Wizard of Thay. D is for Deathstalkers, Cultists who slay. First one in a passageway. A is for Abazagal, blue ball spawn thrown down. B is for Bone Throne, all dice there for a crown. I'm curious where that takes us. Let's talk to Voiceless Penitent Brecci first.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Who are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Are you alright?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
You're running a shop here, are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Shall we trade then?
There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Bone Spike Helmet. Grants Fury in the Marrow. When you rage, hostile creatures in a 10-foot radius must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, or take 2 to 8 psychic damage. The targets receive half damage on a save. Intimidation +2, and Menacing Attack. Possibly frightens your target. They'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. On miss, does not spend superiority dice. Which isn't relevant to this item, I would suspect. The tibia of a storm giant was ground and chiseled and reworked till it became this helm. The wearer can actually smell summer tempest clouds like maroon dark dread while wearing the helm. Armor of Moonbasking. Grants Lunar Bestial Vitality. You gain 22 temporary hit points after casting Wild Shape. While those temporary hit points are active, reduce all incoming damage by 1. And Lunar Bestial Fortitude. You have a +2 bonus to armor class. You also have advantage on saving throws against spells. This effect persists while using your Druidic Wild Shape ability. Well, that is perfect for Halsin. This armor is designed by Lunar-obsessed Cuthbertina, a gnomish arcane smith who now lives peacefully on a mountain plateau with her magical forge. Oh, we'll grab that, and may as well grab that.
Penitent blinks. You think? You are dismissed.
What does she currently have equipped? You probably argue this is better for the build I'm going for with her, but this is more thematic. How does it look? A little goofy. That goes with it. Then the Bone Spike boots. Now, the Bone Spike garb just doesn't seem nearly as good as the Mighty Cloth. Or the Enraging Heart garb. Actually, no, it wasn't this one. It was the one that gives a bonus to Constitution that I liked. Well, we'll keep it as is. Okay, let's distract this guy so we can take his stuff.
The penitent looks at you silently.
Oh, Saren's skull.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep it, if you don't mind. We'll read this. A common religious passage often recited as a funeral blessing. Lathander to light, Salune to guide, Kellenfor to judge, and passage provide. A new passage takes over, adding to the common refrain a darker verse. For those who yet live, unworthy in guilt, no God's light shall find what hell they have built.
That skull.
How's the Headless Ghost here?
Something is awakening.
What did she say? That skull, something is awakening. Oh, it's following us around. Interesting. Alright, let's read the description. The skull was not subject to decay, but stripped clean of flesh entirely. Only the faintest of scorch marks mar the otherwise gleaming bone, a sign of great care, or perhaps even reverence.
These things have stayed interesting.
Oh, it works for me. Let's head back to the, let's fight faster. Lock. Oh, caps lock is on. Locked door. And a passage.
Time to press ahead.
Let me guess, you need something.
All right, what now?
Oh, we lay the thankful ghost to rest by combining its skull and skeleton. We got a magic amulet. Grants innate fortitude. Once per long rest, you can use a reaction to make an attack roll or saving throw with advantage. Imbued with a little luck after the item was pressed to the pursed lips of a saint of the goddess Tamora. Described roughly and expertly on the underside. Lady Luck, don't you pee on my porridge oats. Alright.
With haste.
So I don't actually think we can get over here. And that definitely looks like a door. It's a barrel that we could access. How do we get to that? It should be right here, but there's no way for us to access that. Jahira, you're up.
Just a little further.
Oh, we do it via the barge. Forgot all about the barge. Well, let's keep everybody together and do it that way instead.
Have to keep going. Looking ahead.
Awful lot of clothes down here.
Still me, even after everything.
A faded missing poster. A smart charcoal rendering of a young girl with white streaks in her hair. Missing. Cass. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur Encampment and Worms Crossing. Oh, maybe this is how we enter Cazador's house. Or mansion, or whatever. A damp missing poster. A smudged charcoal rendering of a smiling young girl. Missing. Chessa. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur Encampment and Worms Crossing. Alright, creased missing poster. A smudged charcoal rendering of a smiling young girl. Missing Chessa. Alright, same one. Alright, let's speak with... Let's grab these apples first. Going to be accosted by any doctors on our way through. Lorna Estelian. Estelian?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
A party in the sewers.
I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
You've had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire.
A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
I'm wondering that myself.
You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Curious where she's gonna go. This may be an exit only, not a way to get into Cazador's mansion. Also, I'm curious if I bring Astarion here, if he'll say anything about it. So let's go grab him real quick. Give Lorna a chance to get out of there.
Copper for your thoughts? Really? Really, really? Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. someone there?
Artistarian, what's this?
These boots have seen everything.
Fine. Well, let's go grab Karlach again and head to the graveyard. I think we're done with the sewers. Can't go any further on the barge. We'll save the Undercity for a later time.
Yes? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
What's on your mind? Fuck yes.
I think Basilisk Gate is the fastest way there. We go back this way. And there's a straight shot behind the Elfson.
What to do?
We must cleanse the ills. Nehru's impotent godlings have failed to scorch.
Alright, Cambion, you need to calm it down, buddy. He's mad at us for having him summoned. Just constantly grunting every couple of steps.
Of course, love. And please don't call me sir. Barely even a share.
So I was told to bring Karlach to the graveyard. Curious if I have to do anything to start the encounter, or...
Hey.
Oh.
My folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit.
Okay.
Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been, away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy, and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters.
So, her mom was named Karlach as well, but is spelled completely different. Haters.
Meant I love you in the Cliffgate household. I can't even remember how it started anymore. Lost family law. There was a lot of silly nonsense in our house. My mates used to say we had our own personal language. I guess I'm the last remaining speaker. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death. That there was only change. Dad thought that was a load of woo. That gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe.
Yeah, I like this one. Your mom was right. Our bodies become soil, water, air. We don't die. We just change.
Nice thought, isn't it? This grass could be my mum's hair. The air in my lungs might be my dad telling me taters. I like that.
Here lies Karlach Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother.
Did we know Karlach's last name was Cliffgate? I didn't connect the dots when we came through and looked at these tombstones before. So Karlach has a few ties here in the city. We might keep her in the party for a while. Alright, but I'm going to call it here, and next time I think we'll loop down around this way. Maybe do Beligir's fireworks, and then push eastward. Because we want to go westward. That seems to be where a lot of the story is taking us. Yeah, that's the plan for now. Kind of go south and east. But for now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.